You're at home watching the big game and then it gets to half time. Ben, what are we going to do?
We're going to cook food for friends, okay? Now Victoria has asked for some ribs,
Okay,
so we're going to do those.
good.
And Sexy Zed wants some chicken. So some spicy chicken wings, some slow cooked ribs, perfect in front of the sofa for the big game.
Right, okay.
Okay, so we'll start with the marinade for
Right.
the ribs with an onion, some ginger and some garlic. So if you can take the ginger and garlic your side
Yeah.
and just peel and roughly chop both of those. And I'm going to slice the onion.
Just before we start, I just want to clear the air because I think sometimes, Ben, you have reservations about cooking with me because you think I'm a bit messy.
No,
So I'm going to try and be really tidy.
precision and tidiness.
Precision and tidy.
If you make a mess, you're clearing it up. The fact that he's preempted this one, I'm scared already. Fairly finely chop the onion with slices for this.
Ben, with the ginger,
Yes.
what's the best way to chop that?
Anyhow, and actually for the marinade, I don't even mind if it's got a bit of skin in it.
Oh,
Just
right.
to do
Big
slices.
chunks.
Yeah, you're going to cook this for a long time, so it doesn't have to be neat. So the onions into the pan with the garlic and the ginger. Cook that slowly, okay? You want nice sort of sweet, slow cooking of that. And meanwhile, we can put our concentration to our chicken. So the chicken is a very simple marinade. Butter,
Yeah.
so a little bit of chili, and make that as hot as you like, but these are spicy wings, so that's fine. And some cayenne pepper, which is also hot.
Yeah.
If you can slice the lime in half, we want the juice of all of that,
All of
and
it.
some fresh, or dried in this case, oregano, and some salt. This kind of food is all using up stuff you have in the cupboard.
Yeah.
So if you've got people around for the game, we've got lots of spices, oils, vinegars. Perfect. Now, if we just give that a quick whisk up. Simple as that. That is the marinade for our spicy wings. Now, here we've got some drumsticks
Drumsticks.
and some chicken wings. Now, with these, we probably don't actually need this winglet.
Right.
So, knife, fingers away, use the heel of the knife, and you just want to cut through the bone about there, like that, okay? So the best thing to do, with fingers away from the board, you can't possibly go wrong, just cut straight through that winglet, okay?
Okay.
Because you don't want those bits. They're gonna cook too quickly, all right? So there's two, do you want to do one?
Yeah, all right. Okay, here we go.
Nearly.
Nearly.
Here we go. You're there, you're there.
Did it?
Fine, good, there we go. Now,
Okay.
with these bits, because the drumsticks are bigger, we want to cut into them, so you get A, more marinade in there, and B, they cook quicker. Just a
Okay.
couple of slices each side. And we're going to keep the skin on this because that's the bit that goes nice and crispy, because of the butter as well.
Yeah.
Helps it go really nice and crispy. All the chicken, and put all of our chicken marinade
All
in
of
there.
it, so just all just going to
Yep.
go on top.
And give it a good massage round. Get it all nicely coated. And once it's coated, throw them into our bacon tray.
Throw them.
Well, position. No, remember what we said, John. Remember what you said. That's it, looking good.
Neat.
And then put all the rest of the marinade over the top. And these are our hot, spicy, fragrant wings, ready to go in the oven.
Is there sort of an optimum marinade time, or can you just do this?
Absolutely, you
before
can leave
cook them?
these in the marinade for overnight even,
Yeah.
before you need them. But to be honest with you, they're going to cook for so long and there's enough of it that it's fine as it is. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to put those in the back and we're going to come to those later. So now our onions are nice and soft.
Yeah.
We can finish off the marinade. 4 tablespoons of ketchup. One,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. 2 of that, which is red wine vinegar. Soy sauce.
So sort of one.
Bit of fresh thyme.
Right.
Brown sugar, and that's what's going to make it really sticky when it cooks out. Smokiness, a pinch of that, maybe half a teaspoonish. Smoked paprika, and some orange juice, okay?
Oh, wow.
So squeeze all the juice of the orange in there.
Okay.
I would say give that a toss, but that's going to go everywhere, knowing you. So give it a stir. And then cook that and let it bubble so it becomes nice and sticky again. The sugar will kind of melt down and become syrupy. And this one's not spicy. We've got our spicy chicken wings, and these are our ribs.
Oh, so complement each other.
Absolutely.
If you've got anyone there that doesn't like spice.
Now these are the ribs from a pig. Okay, so some nice pork ribs. Still on the bone. You can buy these separately, already boned,
Right.
okay, in your individual ones, but if you've got the whole rack, cook them on the bone even better. So all of that can just be poured over that.
Lovely rack.
At this point,
Yeah.
turn our meat over.
Or was that quite hot?
It's quite warm yet.
Yeah.
And make sure we get all of that in there.
So I'm in 2012. There's quite a lot of sporting events.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
mean,
stuff.
We've got the
The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Then we've got the FA Cup final
Yeah, and then there's that big one going on.
in the summer.
What
Yeah, I think we know the
the
one we're talking
one
about.
with the running and the jumping.
That's the one.
That
We've got that one.
one,
So loads of sporting stuff.
Yeah.
So the ribs, you can either cook them really quickly, or
Yeah.
like a barbecue and stuff, but they can be quite tough. Or the best way, like this, you've got all this juice in here,
Yeah.
cover it in tin foil, and cook it for a good couple of hours. Nice slow heat. Tap in all the goodness so they don't dry out. We've got our oven at 160.
160.
160 degrees. They can go in, okay, for 1 hour. And after an hour, we're going to put our chicken in as well for the final sort of 45 minutes. And then both of them we can enjoy it together. There we go. So our ribs have had about an hour and a half in here. And as you can see under the tin foil, look at that. Sticky, barbecuey,
delicious.
Gorgeous. Rub some of our
sweet kind of
onion. Yeah, all the caramelisation of the orange, the soy, the
caramelisation.
Put the whole thing out onto the board. Beautiful. Actually, while we're cutting these up, John, if you put the temperature of the oven right up high for the last few minutes of the chicken wings, which are still in there, and we're going to cut these up. Now, when you cut between, so you've got the bones here, you're going to cut between them, but I prefer to cut as close to the bone as possible.
Why is that?
So rather than have to nibble both sides of the bone, you just got more meat on one side. And you could literally do this with a table knife if you wanted, because this meat is so tender now, gliding through. So if you want to cut the rest of those up, our chicken wings as well, look at that, golden, they can go on there. We start piling them on.
Yeah, putting these on.
Yeah, Jenga style with those.
Oh yeah, Jenga.
Some of these really big ones on the end there.
Presentation is key.
Pile them up high. And then just to finish these ribs, don't waste any of this sauce, just dribble that over the top. Because that's the sticky bit, loads of flavour in there. Lads are going to love this. Game or no game. There we go, sprinkle of green. So there we go, for halfway through any sporting fixture, we've got our spicy chicken wings and our barbecue pork ribs sorted.
Touchdown!
So, John, we've got to taste it, but I can see these guys salivating from the
Should we let
behind.
them in?
So
Should we
come
let
in as
them
well. So grab a rib and or wing.
Rib first.
I'm going to go for one of these.
Tell us what you think.
Dropped it.
Oh, that is divine.
The chicken's incredible. Clean.
Spicy?
It is a bit spicy, actually.
And this one more sweet.
These are great. And if you've got any of your photos from your Super Bowl party, FA Cup party, Olympic party, cooking our recipes, cooking any of your own food, upload them to our Facebook, facebook.com/sorted food.
Finger licking good.